Hello everyone, welcome back to Soul Path Guided Tarot. Today we are going to do a subscriber requested video about career. And so that'll be career and anything related to career as far as money, finances, abundance. I know those are the questions that always come up, as well as, career in and of itself. Let me remind you of a couple of things. First, I did announce the winner for the last new moon for the free reading. So as of today, we'll start again. If you want to enter to get a free reading, I'll explain it in the piles. I don't want to waste anyone's time who's not interested. As always, to my subscribers, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. And to those of you who continue to come back for the videos, I truly appreciate that. Please consider subscribing, as it does help YouTube fit the videos into an algorithm where all it does is it offers it up to some other people who might want to take a look. Okay? All right. So thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate it. You're really a beautiful community. So you have a choice of 3 different groups today. You can choose on the card that's in front of you, or you can choose on the sphere that's in front of you. So for group 1, this is a black obsidian sphere. Okay. Also known as volcanic glass. And this is the oracle. For group 2, this is a crystal sphere with the flower of life engraved in it. Flower of life is sacred geometry. Very interesting in that it's on every temple and pyramid from ancient times, no matter where it exists. And this is your second choice. See if I can get that in there without the reflection. All right, and the third choice is this really big and heavy onyx. All right, or if you need to choose by the card, this is your third choice. All right, so we have a lot of pyrite and we have a lot of citrine, which are great for abundance. So you have a choice. So take a moment, take a couple of deep breaths, center yourself, call in your angels, spirits, guides, whomever you resonate with, and choose group 1, group 2, or group 3, and we'll get started. Hello, group 1. You chose this obsidian sphere. So put that over here. Now this is the card that I got for pile 1. Let's see what the overall arching energy is for you. New beginnings, number 44. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. All right, so for some of you in pile 1, this is going to be about you going out to find something that fits more in alignment with who you are and who you've become of late, because butterflies are all about transformation. The number 44 is a master number, about being guided, about being supported. So for some of you, you've asked the question, is what I'm doing what I want to do? Is what I'm doing enough for what I want in my life, both materially and, just in your consciousness? For some of you, it's I've done a lot of work or education or taken on something new to learn a new trade or something, and you're really willing and able and ready to make a change. For some of you, you're going to leave the area in which you're in, the country, and you're going to start something new. And for some of you, this doesn't have to be a total 180, a complete change, but what it will entail is that seeing yourself in your particular position and saying, do I need to make a shift? Do I need to make some adjustment? Do I need to do something that's going to be more supportive of where I see myself going long term? Okay, so there's a lot of options here. So we'll dig in and see what else we have. Let's pull some more overall energy for you. Angel, spirits, and guides. Pile 1, career, please. Okay, and you have self-confidence, strong self-belief, and a sense of self-worth. So for a lot of you, this makes a lot of sense. When you are transitioning into a new way of thinking, of being, of processing, of interacting, of seeing the world, of seeing your world. Maybe it's just your world, not the whole world. But when you start to reassess, sometimes we wonder and we question ourselves, will I be able to do this? Can I do this? For some of you, the transformation career-wise is trusting and believing in yourself that you're worthy of something that is going to be not only abundant in the way we always think of abundance, right? But also something that makes us feel good about what we do, who we are, why we do it, who we do it for. So a lot of that, and resonating with the heart, because you need to love what you do, because you have to do it for a long time, right? We don't want a job that we absolutely hate, because most of us have to work for a very long time. The other card that flew out for you is Felicitous, a power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. All right, so this is you being in the right place at the right time. This is you, maybe for some of you, sending out that resume and the right person, it comes across their desk. For some of you, this is about networking with the right kind of people and, being able to be in a situation where you are meeting the right people. So the serendipitous events, maybe you go to a job fair, maybe you network with someone on social media, maybe you meet someone in some kind of outdoor or non-employment type environment, an event, something like that, and they know someone when you start talking that they can introduce you to, or they can direct you in a certain direction, or a whole host of opportunities. So look for that serendipitous thing to happen. Look for those coincidences, which there are no coincidences. All right. Believe and trust that this transformation's for your highest and greatest good is what I'm hearing. And you have to believe that you're worth it. You have to believe that it is your time now. You have to believe that what you've done, the inner work, the external work, whatever it is, the timing, everything is working as it should be. Now, we just had a really powerful solar eclipse. This is a timeless read, but I just want to make a comment. If you're watching this at the time, that solar eclipse takes place in Taurus. Okay, Taurus is all about the material things, right? It rules like money and work, income, your daily routines, different values you have, your material possessions, like work habits and all of that. So you might really be rethinking things. You might really be kind of getting a little unsettled, a little antsy, like you need a change, or you're ready for a change, or you've been looking and now it's got to happen, right? So let's see, what else do we have for you? Well, let's pull some tarot. I knew this was going to come out. Queen of Swords, discernment. Yeah, because of course with transformation, you've gone through some things that have taught you a lot. Okay, and sometimes we learn those things through a lot of difficulty and challenges, but we never go through a challenge without transforming, learning, and emerging a better version of ourselves. Sometimes part of the self-confidence is believing that's the case. All right, so Queen of Swords, you might be Libra. Now, I just talked about that Taurus moon. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus also rules Libra, so you might be Libra. You might have Venus in your rising or in your moon sign. Ace of Swords, look at that. New beginnings, new opportunities, new options, new ways of going after something. So what I love about this card is, so this is like a nautilus shell. It's a staircase, but it's like a nautilus shell. Okay, so the nautilus shell in nature represents the Fibonacci sequence. The Fibonacci sequence is a sequence, a mathematical sequence that occurs everywhere in nature, plants, everywhere, trees, you name it. And it is the universe's mathematical perfection of how things are in alignment, how they work, how they grow, how they emerge, how they evolve. Ace of Swords, new beginnings. So we got a lot of air energy here. So you might be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, a lot of sword energy. So a lot of you have been spending a tremendous amount of time thinking, what's next? waiting for that new communication to come in. And that's what we're seeing here already. And this is the universe saying this transformation is going to pay off for you. You've got to believe and trust. You've got to know that you're worthy of what's next for you. You've got to understand at the very core level of who you are that now is a time that you've grown, emerged, and you have the discernment and the knowledge, right? The wherewithal to move forward on this new opportunity. And Spirit is saying it is coming to you, because that's what aces are about, right? Spirit getting involved. And then you have Two of Swords, more air energy. So some of you have been really, really struggling, kind of the same kind of thoughts over and over again, worried about this, or how do I go forward, or which way is best for me? Do I leave this place? Do I try something new? Do I step my toe in the water of something I've never done before? Will it turn out? Will it not turn out? Will I be successful? Will I fall on my face? Can I trust my judgment? Is this right for me? So there's a lot of going back and forth. And then you have the Empress. This is really beautiful energy. This is that Venus energy I talked about before, right? This is that beautiful energy about abundance, about trusting that you have the information now, right? In your mind. You've got it clear in your head. The universe is coming in saying, make a decision, make a choice, and your relationship, right? Because that's what Venus is all about. Your relationships with businesses, partnerships, opportunities, and money is going to improve. Huge changes, new beginnings, okay? Venus energy coming in, really powerful. You definitely have some strong Venus placement. And look at that, Four of Wands, amazing. Beautiful card. This is the, 1111 card. This is the card about everything just works to your advantage so that you are happy in your home scenario, that you feel stable, that you can trust and know that you're going to go forward, and you don't have to wait for that next thing to happen, right? Where you're like, I don't know, when's the next bad thing going to come? No, I have the discernment to know that the choices I make, right? The choices I make with the Two of Swords is going to bring me abundance and happiness. This card is powerful fire energy about your inspirations and what you want being set up for you at the right time in your life, when you needed them, when you were right for them. This is the ultimate in the law of attraction, right? It's you raise your vibration enough so that what you want that's out there in the universe matches you, and you realize that. So amazing, powerful cards. So it doesn't matter if it's I'm trying to reinvent myself with my career, or I want to be noticed, or I want to be moved up, or I need to make a leap from companies so that I can get to where I need to go because I'm ready, or you just completed some education because you have a lot of air energy here. You have to really trust that your time is coming for you, okay? And like I said, timeless read, but if you're listening to this so eclipses can last up to 6 months. So if you're listening to this from May until, what would that be? June, July, August, October, that is strong eclipse energy coming in to support you on that. Look at that wisdom. So you have that twice. So some of you have learned some hard lessons, right? Because you've got the Queen of Swords here. She's gone through a lot. It's obviously just energy. If I say she, it doesn't mean gender. But she, as she's depicted here, has gone a lot, and she's learned, and she has this sense of calm about her, right? Going forward, looking out into the unknown, but knowing that the wisdom that she has brought from her experiences is going to help her move into this Four of Wands, okay? So very positive card here about trusting yourself, trusting that you have the knowledge. And for some of you, we talked about, schooling. Some of you have gotten additional education, additional training. Some of you have been doing some kind of self-training, right? Starting your own thing, kind of training yourself, going along the way, kind of trying a few different things. And now is the time where that's going to gain some momentum. You've got a lot of twos here, 2, 2, 2. That's about being in balance. That's about being creative. That's about going forward. You're in balance, so now you can create and bring forth something that you've wanted to build and bring into your awareness, your experience, and your daily life. You also have 444 here, and you know that that is a number that is from it's your divine beings, whoever you resonate with. It's usually, angels and guides, and they're saying have confidence, stay on your path, keep going. 444, 222. So a lot of synchronicity, serendipity coming through for you. And Spirit tries to get your attention. So what I just heard for some of you, you go into that sense of like lack of trust, okay? Lack of worth, that those old things that were said to you, doesn't matter if it was when you were a kid, doesn't matter if it was last week at your job, doesn't matter. We have to release that stuff. It really throws us off the trajectory of abundance, happiness, and joy, okay? And that's why we're here. We're here for the good. We're not here to be stuck in situations where we can't move. And I'm being reminded that you have to make a decision, and you have to trust that you've got the wisdom and discernment, but make sure you're not making the decision based on a yes or no pros and cons list that you're writing. Make sure it's something that you feel, okay? You gotta feel it. So for some of you, you have to quiet that mind. All right, let's see, what else do we have here? White Eagle, the connection to divine guidance is within you. Okay, I just said you have to quiet the mind and go within, and look what you get. This is just confirmation from Spirit saying, yeah, it's time for you to get out of your head, because there's so much sword energy here. Okay, quiet that mind a little bit. The mind's a beautiful thing. It does a lot for us. It helps us a lot. But there comes a point where it's got to be quieted, because just when we think we've made a decision and it's all right for us, it can sometimes kind of blow up in our face if we are making it all based on the decisions of our head versus connecting with the divine. You can ask your guides, you can ask the universe, you can ask your angels to communicate with you specifically. Sometimes it's good to say, give me an obvious sign. I need something very obvious. Patience. It's time for some patience. Some of you are getting impatient. Totally normal. It's who we are. But Spirit is trying to bring you something that's going to give you security, happiness, long-term goals being met, feeling good about what you do, how you provide for yourself, your family. Okay? It's going to be really important for you. All right, let's see what else. Angels, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for pile 1, please? What else? Career, money. Okay. Couple of cards. Connection. You are very connected to the heavenly realms. Okay. So first you get the connection to the divine guidances within you. Then you get the number 29. You're very connected to heavenly realms. That's the 11 number. 11. You've got the 1111 here, right? That card represents 1111. So you're getting a lot of communication from Spirit. You're getting a lot of messaging from the divine. They are connecting with you. They are communicating with you. They're talking to you in numbers. 1111, 111, 444, 222. And then support team. 2 minds are better than 1, 3 minds are better than 2, and 4 minds are unstoppable. Call in support. Ask for people to help you. Whether it's just bouncing an idea off of someone's head, whether it's asking a number of people to meditate and pray with you, whether it's connecting through traditional networking supports, groups, whatever it is. Join trade or industry groups to network. Okay, get yourself out there is what I'm hearing. Make sure that card's in there. Okay, angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for pile 1? North Node, step out of your comfort zone. Really important. Now, step out of your comfort zone doesn't mean quit the job you have and don't worry about it. Everything will be fine. Something will come to you. You have to have the discernment, right, to know the difference there. But North Node, that's like your true north. That's where you're supposed to be. The number 29, the number 11, that's what you're here to be, what you're here to do, what you're here to experience, okay? So that's just to be brave, have the self-confidence, know you're on the right path. And the bottom of the deck on this was a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Libra coming up again. Heavy Libra, 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 Libra. Lots of Libra energy. Okay, so for some of you, this something is going to really open up during Libra season, which I know that is a bit of time away. For some of you, it is going to involve someone who's a Libra. For some of you, you've been working on this since Libra season and it's coming to fruition. For some of you, you're going to be leaving the area in which you live to go after something new, career-wise, during Libra season. So in the fall in the northern hemisphere, in the spring in the southern hemisphere. Okay, and then we have Mars in Leo, egotism, 5th house. Okay, so the 5th house is all about creativity, fertility, meaning like creating something, birthing something new, so that can be starting your own business, finding a way to express yourself in your career that is more true to who you are. The sun always represents Leo, but it also always represents the core of who you are, right? So, I mean, you see this person, there's a person's head on top of a rooster's body, and he's all ego driven, which means everything is being determined and made, decisions being made by the mind. And what Spirit is saying is you need to step away from that. You've got a lot of sword energy here. So finding what resonates with you, making steps, making gains towards realizing what's best for you, North Node, right? Coming out of your comfort zone. And this is going to provide you with a lot of security and a lot of abundance because you have the Empress here. She is the ultimate in abundance. And then you have the sun in Aries, 1st house, assertion. Yeah, you need to make sure that you are assertive. Now, that doesn't mean to be aggressive in a negative way, but it means to be assertive, to put yourself out there, to take some risks, okay? To believe in yourself. All right, final card for pile 1, angel, spirits, and guides. Organization. I am an attentive and organized person. I will keep my mind focused and clear of unhelpful thoughts. We'll look at that. That is perfect for you, pile 1. Okay. All right, so that's what I have for you. If you like something or it resonates, please like and subscribe to support the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. For those of you who would like to enter for a free reading, they're 45 to 55 minutes long. I will give one away every month. Every month I choose a name randomly from a box, and that person receives the free reading, okay? All right, as you go forward, I wish you much joy, peace, love, and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 2. This is your selection. This crystal with the flower of life carved into it. And this is your oracle. Flower of life is sacred geometry that is on every ancient temple across the globe, regardless of when it was built. It's really very interesting. Okay, and your card is 31, trust. I am safe, I am secure. In love I trust, my faith endures. All right, so this love means the love of your life, the love of what you want to do, the love of where you're going, faith that you're going to get there, that you're going to have security. Okay, so this makes me think of the 4th house. You might be Cancer. 4th house is always about security, stability, family, creating something that's lasting, right? Feeling like you're safe in your environment, safe in your own skin, safe where you are. So Spirit is asking you to have some trust. But you might have some heavy 4th house placement. You might be Cancer. All right, so let's see, what else do we have? What other overall arching messages for career for pile 2? Time to shine, 32, creates an energetic resonance for golden opportunities. Okay, look at the synchronicity. 31, 32. So some of you, I'm getting a Leo vibe. Some of you are Leo, definitely rising, sun, even moon. Some of you might have Leo in your Mars. This is time for you to come out of your shell. This is time for you to let people see the real you. This is time for you to emerge and let everyone know that you're capable of whatever it is that you set out to do. If it's something completely new, if it's an up level, if it's more responsibility, if it's something that gives you more autonomy, if it's something that gives you, more money so that you can buy a new home or get in a new apartment or move somewhere safer for your family, or just feel good about what you do. Okay, it's about leaving the stuff that's happened in the past in the past. It's about coming forward with this new energy. Now, this is a timeless read, but we just had the eclipse, and the eclipses are powerful energy for like 6 months, right? So between now, which at the recording of this, and 6 months from now, so like into the fall, this eclipse energy can definitely affect you. This eclipse, this solar eclipse, was in Taurus. Taurus is about, work and money and income and your material possessions, and do you have enough, and do you have what you want? And it's not just about the things, but it's about all of those things in that 3D material world, okay? So now is your time to shine. The energy is supporting you, and you have to trust spirit, and you have to trust yourself, is what I just heard. Yep, and look at that. First card out, the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. This is you. So some of you have some serious Taurus placement as well. This is you making that commitment, like, I'm going to trust myself. That I am affirmation. I am going to trust myself. I am affirmations scientifically have proven that with repetition, they change your subconscious. Your subconscious rules who you are, okay? Not your conscious mind, your subconscious. So this is you making that commitment to, I am going to come out and shine. I am going to trust. I'm going to get some additional education. I've gotten the education, so I'm going to put myself out there. I just got my 2nd degree. I just got my 1st degree. I just got my 3rd degree. I just went through some additional training. I'm making a commitment to trust myself, to know that I can climb this ladder. And look at, no worry, right? No concern, just a knowing that the past is in the past. You have grown. We all grow with every experience. And you've set the intention. Now's time. We're not going to say, oh, I hope and I hope and I pray and I pray. We want to say, I have faith, I trust, and I know that the praying that I've done and the work that I've done and the efforts that I've put in are going to bring me a lot of abundance. And abundance is money, but it's also a greater sense of accomplishment, a greater self-worth, a greater sense of peace and happiness and relief, right? Relief that things have changed and emerged. And look at that, Knight of Pentacles, new money coming in. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest. What that means is you really have to trust that this is coming to you. You've got 5-5 here, which is about overcoming obstacles. So I keep getting the vibe and the feeling in my gut that there's been some stuff that has been very difficult for many of you, and you really have to trust yourself and spirit and know that this is for you, right? The timing is right for you. So for some of you, it's going to be in May during Taurus season, and some of you, it's going to be in Leo season. Beautiful. The World. Yeah, you've been through it. You've learned, you've grown, you've experienced, you've kind of transformed, not like a total 360, but enough that it's giving you an edge, is what I'm hearing, into that next opportunity, right? There's been enough that you've gleaned from the experiences you've had that have set you up into this position of, I've been through it all, I've done it, I've learned, I've grown, and I'm ready for that next thing. And that's why you get time to shine. That's why you get trust 31-32. That's why Taurus is coming in so strong for you, because Taurus is about material possessions. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the lack, the challenges, the problems, the not having enough, the not having a chance, that's in the past. You've got the World, right? The World is, the Fool's journey has gone full circle, and now you're at the end of the journey into the blessings, the abundance. And as I say that, look what flips out. 10 of Pentacles. So this card is not only about unbelievable abundance and success and security for yourself, your family, those you care about, but this is about like leaving a legacy for others, right? And that legacy can be money, it can be property, it can be breaking the habits of families, ancestors, those who didn't think education were important, those who didn't think women had certain places in certain jobs, those who didn't think abundance was part of your plan. So beautiful, beautiful energy. And then you have the Ace of Swords. This is the card of unbelievable breakthroughs, new opportunities, new offers, some kind of aha moment where everything just starts to fall into place, it clicks into place. And do you see how you've got two staircases here? This is straight and this is round and round and round. This is called the Fibonacci sequence. It's a mathematical equation that occurs in everything in nature. It's the universe's mathematical perfection, okay? So you have this major arcana saying, continue up this path, trust it's time to shine. And then you have the Ace of Swords saying the universe is coming in to help you. Mathematically, everything is set up, everything is ready to go for you to thrive, for you to do well. 10 of Pentacles, but it's coming with the Knight of Pentacles, which means it's not the fastest night, so we have to be patient. I wouldn't be surprised if patience comes up. Amazing cards, angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have for pile 2? Career, please. Attraction, 44. Supermoon. Okay, this is about your thoughts becoming things. This is about what you send out to the universe is what you attract. So you have to be cognizant of all the things and thoughts you have about your career, your ability to earn, your ability to succeed, to thrive, to go beyond what other family or friends have thought you were able to do, to go beyond what you thought you yourself could do, right? Walking away from self-limiting beliefs is what I just heard. So we attract the energy based on what we send out, not what we want. So who we are creates the energy we bring in. So if we trust, if we say, it's my time to shine, and this is all a possibility in my near future, that's what you get. Okay, that's how important it is. Bottom of the deck, power. Yes, step into that power of self-belief. Empower yourself. Trust yourself. Believe. Okay. You have a lot of new opportunities coming towards you. You have a lot of options that are going to be, really abundant in many ways. I see a lot of happiness, a lot of relief. Look at this, happiness and relief. Happiness and relief. So there's a lot of relief. Leaving behind the challenges. Like I said, you've got 55 here. You are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. And we just talked about the relief and the peace. And a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. Here you go. This is that new opportunity. This is that new option. This is coming to the end and making that commitment. 10 of Pentacles. Feeling, seeing, receiving the abundance. Okay, following your path. Trusting your path. All right, angels, spirits, and guides. Okay, a couple cards flipped out here for you. First one is success. So you will have success. You will have financial success. You'll have success moving forward in a way that you feel good about it. And some of you want to prove to others who didn't believe in you. Someone wants to prove to someone who they may have let you go, terminated your position. The other card that flipped out for you is wisdom. Through these challenges, this 55, you've learned a lot. You're going to use that wisdom for these new opportunities. You're going to use that wisdom long-term to create a legacy. You're going to use that wisdom to continue to commit to an ongoing up-leveling of your career. That's going to be one of leadership for sure. Okay? So amazing. All right, angel, spirits, guides. What else do we have for pile 2? Pile 2, career, please. Angel, spirits, and guides. All right, so you get number 69, environment. Now is a good time to clear, clean, and declutter your environment. Okay, so environment for some of you means you need to move into a different place, a different company, a different situation. You need different people around you because their negative energy is causing you to not be willing to believe that you're a leader. Now, you can be a formal leader, meaning you manage people, you run a company, you own something on your own, or you can be an informal leader. All important, all relevant, all make huge strides in overall success, okay? This can also be that your environment is literally really cluttered and dense, and that creates density and energy and vibration. So you'll need to just do a cleaning, spring cleaning, fall cleaning. It's great twice a year to get rid of the junk. If there's stuff from an old job, an old life, an old situation, get rid of it if it's not relevant to today. And the other card is 14, obsession. It's time to get out of your head and back into your heart. So for some of you, that's the commitment you need to make, to get out of your head, right? This is another number 5, 555. So that is a trinket of 5. That means new money coming into your life, new abundance coming into your life. But you've got to get rid of the dense energy and the self-limiting beliefs, okay? They keep telling me that. You have a lot of cards about releasing, attraction, power, time to shine, trust, environment, obsession, releasing that isn't good for you. And you can set that intention with a new moon. It's always a great time to do that. Okay, and as I say that, you get a new start is coming, new moon. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Yeah, we can make a lot of changes in the right direction. So this Pentacles comes to us quicker, and surrender to the divine, full moon. So a lot of information in here about surrendering. The message of surrender is I'm getting for you is about leaving the past behind in those past experiences. There's a lot of sacral chakra and solar plexus work that needs to be done for some of you, because you have all these cards and some of you are saying, I don't believe it. It doesn't happen for me. When is it going to happen for me? And even though you want it, and you might even be like writing it down, you know, in a journal or something like that, I'm getting for some of you that you're just not really believing that. And that's from some deep-seated conditioning from the past that you need to work on. And you can work on that and work on this at the same time and bring the blessings into your life. Because when we pull these cards, this is the energy that surrounds you at this time. It's up to us to decide what we're going to do with that energy, right? Okay, and then we have the 11th house, Mercury and Aquarius, originality. So for some of you, this is about, you know, your wishes for the future. Like, what do you want it to look like? Be original. Don't maybe not do what your family or your friends thought you should do. Maybe this is time for you to, you know, kind of outwardly focus on something completely different. All right. You don't have to do what your family decided you should do. Or maybe you started on a career path and now you're like, I don't want to do that. You know, a lot of people go to school and they don't get jobs for what they went to school for. A lot of people pick up a trade and then try something else. Some people, this is a really powerful time for becoming your own boss, for creating your own business, okay? For walking away from the things that were done the traditional way. Things don't have to be done that way anymore, right? We have a lot of choices now. So Spirit's asking you to think differently. Don't let what has happened in the past impact what you're doing in the future. Final card. Positivity. I am good at what I do. I am in control of my own success and happiness. Look at that. Well, that is a perfect card for this pile. So amazing reading as far as positivity. The biggest hurdle to just be to believe in yourself and to let go of the past, because the energy surrounding you is amazingly positive to bring you a lot of abundance and a lot of opportunity. Another big thing here is showing the world who you really are, right? That's why you have time to shine. A lot of number synchronicities. 555 is a big one for you. 55, okay? That's an important one. Pay attention if you see that number. It's coming up over and over again for a reason. All right, so that's what I have for you. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate your supporting the channel. When you do that, it just puts the video in an algorithm where YouTube will serve it up to other people. They have a choice if they want to read it or take a look at the reading or not. For those of you who want to enter the contest for a free reading, they're about 45 to 55 minutes long, and you just need to be a subscriber. And then in the comment section, just put I enter. I give away a free reading every new moon. Okay? All right, as you go forward, I wish you much happiness, many blessings, and lots of joy. Namaste. Hello, group 3. This was your choice, this onyx sphere. And this is your oracle. Message on the back, 5, justice. By the power of 3 by 3, Mahat, deliver justice to me. Okay, right away I'm getting there's been an imbalance. And my throat is closing up. So for some of you, you've been really treated poorly in your career. Opportunities have been passed by. You were not treated fairly. You were not paid fairly. You were not allowed to give your opinion. You were not allowed to interject your thoughts and ideas about moving forward. Some of you worked for someone who was very controlling, someone who was very narcissistic. I just got Napoleon in my head, so Napoleon complex, somebody who's got a lot of issues, personal issues, and they, exude their power in the workplace. Some of you have tried some different things and people have blocked or made it almost impossible for you to succeed. So this is spirit coming through saying that now is a time to rebalance, to overcome. This is a change for you. Now look at the color of this card and look at the color of this sphere. They're almost identical. So unbelievable synchronicity there. All right, so at the time of this reading, this is a timeless read, but at the time of this reading, we just had the solar eclipse. The energy of eclipses lasts for upwards of 6 months. This one just moved into Taurus, right? This one took place in Taurus. Taurus is about the material world, our work life, our careers, income, material possessions, how we show up in the workplace. So it's really about, our habits and our work ethics and that sort of thing. So Spirit is saying the challenges you've had, that is coming to an end. There's a rebalancing that's required that is going to put you in harmonic convergence so that what you're trying to bring in comes to you when you're ready is what I heard. All right, let's see what else do we have. Very specific. So some of you are kind of at the end of your rope, needing a change, wanting a change, desperate for a change. Okay. Look at that. Number 31 on target. You're following your ideal path. That's perfect. Okay, so that just kind of confirms what it is that I was saying about making a change and moving into something that's going to bring you more balance. Some of you had jobs where your work-life balance was not good, very imbalanced. Some of you had people who felt like you were available 24/7, text, DM, Insta, whatever, constantly on you, where you had no balance in your life. But you're moving into something that is you are going to make the choices about what's best for you, how it makes you feel, not just about the money. Of course, the money is important. We all need money. We have to pay rent, pay our mortgage, buy food. We have to live. But this is going to be something that gives you a lot of relief and peace, something that is more in alignment with what you feel like you've always been able to accomplish, or maybe some of you didn't think that you were able to accomplish it, but Spirit is saying, there's a balance that's coming into place here. So a lot of Libra energy coming through, Cancer energy coming through. Okay, and look at her. She's got these branches and with these leaves kind of growing at the top of her head, just in a very expansive, positive energy. 4 of Pentacles, leaving behind the challenges of finances that you never seem to have enough, or you couldn't get a job that supported you the way you needed to support yourself, your family, what you wanted, or it was just a job that made you feel small. So you just kind of contracted. You didn't even bother to speak up anymore. I told you my throat had closed up as soon as we started. It might have been no one gave you the opportunity, so you're like, why should I even try anymore? So very discouraging. Okay, so leaving that behind. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Feeling like this is all that you can get out of a career. Feeling like you're constantly in the same patterns. Okay, so I just got a message. There's someone here who in the last couple of years has had several jobs. And they sound really great when you go into them and you get a lot of the kind of promises that you hope for, but then they all turn out to be the same, or they don't turn out to be what they said they were going to be. So now you're thinking that that's all that there is for you. And for some of you, you've had a lot of disappointments with career opportunities, and you feel like that's all that's left for you, and has left you feeling like, I can't move on, I can't grow into something like that, I'll never be able to do that, I can't learn that, I can't get the education for that, and I'm never going to be that. And that's part of the rebalance that's required here, okay? We need to leave the can'ts and the past behind. It's the only thing that keeps us from moving forward, truly. Then you've got the Page of Swords. So this is about a new opportunity coming in for you. This is about new commitments coming in. This is about new options. This is about getting some new information coming across DM, email, text, word of mouth, whatever it is, about something that's more in alignment and on target for you, that's going to give you this Queen of Pentacles. But you have to continue to do this work, right? It's going to take time. It's going to take persistence is what I'm hearing. And it is going to grow into something. As you remove yourself from this, as you open yourself up to this opportunity, to this, how she's got this book here, right? It's like, okay, something will come. I trust that this is going to work out. Maybe I need to learn a little bit more. Maybe I need to dig in a little bit more about a career or a position I'm interested in. Maybe I need to do a little bit homework, get a little bit more education, or just spend a little bit more time focusing on it. But this is about doing that work, right? Because it's going to come forward. And you've got the King of Wands coming out. This is amazing, positive fire energy, right? Leo energy coming through, just saying that this is where you're meant to go. There is something for you bigger, better. There is something that's going to bring you an amazing amount of peace and security and stability, but you have to have that King of Wands tenacity and resilience, kind of push that Mars energy of let's get up and go, let's go for it. Let's believe that the work we do is going to bring us the opportunities that we want, that leave us in this beautiful space of the Queen of Pentacles, right? Creating your own destiny. So it doesn't have to be your traditional job. It doesn't have to be a traditional corporation. It can be anything. There's so many startup small businesses. And let's say you go somewhere and you're just there for a short time, but you learn something, it gives you a new skill, and you go to the next thing. With all these startups everywhere, with all these new small entrepreneurs, there's so much growth and momentum. So I just heard for some of you that are younger, you're getting a hard time from family about, oh, you got another new job. Oh, now you're doing another new job. If you learn something, if you grow, if you increase your skill base, none of that is wasted. Okay. I just saw there is a oracle card with a vulture on it, and it says nothing is ever wasted. Okay. When we bring forth the things that we've learned into the next experience, we win, we grow, we continue to evolve. Okay, so a lot of fire energy here to say keep going. You've got at the end of your oracle, Queen of Pentacles, abundance, 6 of Wands. Look at her reaching up into the sky, thankful, right? So appreciative of all the blessings. So a lot of positivity, a lot of positive outcomes. Bottom of the deck for you, King of Pentacles. A lot of options for financial abundance, okay? You've got to balance out that energy, though. You've got to let go of that. I mean, underneath the King of Pentacles was the Page of Pentacles. That's about balance. Strong Libra energy coming in. Strong balancing required. All right. So that's a little more tarot than most people got, but it was important for you. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have? Pile 3. Career. And you have the number 29. I can't get it up. Hunger. What is it that you really want? He's like howling at the moon, communicating. This is what I want. This is what I need. Show me the way. Okay, spirit wanting to help you. 11, 29 reduces to 11. That's a life path number. It's what you're supposed to do. It's why you're here. It's what's going to make you happy. Okay, but you got to trust that. And balance is the message here for you. There's a lot of positivity in your field, okay? So when you see tarot cards, when you see oracle cards, they represent the energy surrounding you. Condor, hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. This is exactly what we've been talking about. Moving past the hurdles. Leaving behind the hurdle of not enough. Can't get anywhere. It's not for me. It doesn't happen for me. It doesn't happen for my family. It doesn't happen in my ancestral lineage. Okay? Those preconceived, self-limiting beliefs keep you off balance and off target. Okay? You have a lot. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, Six of Wands. Okay? A lot of positivity. You have to trust that you can step into that. That's there for you. Yeah, a bunch of cards just popped out. Openness. Be open to this. Be open to change. So here's the Page of Swords. That's all about being open to new communication, to new opportunities, right? Because there's going to be success. A lot of success for you. More money, more autonomy, more. So some of you here are trying to become have influencer status or get out on one of the social platforms, and that is going to happen for you. Your universal bank, everything you need to thrive is already here. Perfect. Look at that. Look at all the yellow. Believe in yourself. Fire energy. Career transition. Your soul is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. So maybe it's time for you to find something that resonates with who you really are, who you've become, who you want to become, or who you are going to become as that balanced person. Because when we're balanced, that's when we manifest, right? When we're balanced, that's when we move into those next things that are right for us. And then intuition, you are learning to embrace and trust your inner knowing. In your auric field, it's time to call in energy protection to shield, clear, and strengthen your aura. Okay, so you've got 7-7 here. So that's an important number, and you have a 7 here. Okay, so 777. That is the divine telling you they're here, they're trying to help you, and they want you to. So your aura, okay, so this is what I'm getting. Your auras can have holes, okay? Auras can have permeability in them. And it's from the different things that have taken us off balance, that have caused us challenges, difficulties, harm, hurt, whatever. So you need to work on kind of maintaining that integrity by protecting your energy. You can do that with black crystals. You can do that with imagining yourself in a column of light every day before you go out into the world. You can do that with Florida water. You can do that with Palo Santo and sage, but you need to clear your energy, because this transition you're going to make is going to be more in alignment with who you are at the soul level. And that's why you got the number 11. That's your soul path number. So that came out first, just to set the stage for you to know. And then these are the messages that come out here, that everything is ready for you to move into something that resonates more with who you really are. Okay, Spirit comes through in amazing ways. 66, are you seeing that number a lot? 77. Have faith in your dreams. A time for healing. Yeah, that's leaving this 4 of Pentacles and that 8 of Swords behind. It's time to let that go. It's time to heal that energy. Okay, that's what's put those, that permeability in your auric field. You can ask for a golden sphere of light to be placed around you. You can ask for cords to be cut. Archangel Michael can help you do that. You can set the intention. that you are protected by a golden light. Intention is everything in energy. Okay? Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for pile 3? Status, look at that. Jupiter in Taurus. This is your 2nd house. Money, work, income, your status is about to change. It's going to improve. Jupiter's about gaining, right? Evolving, winning, creating, expanding. So here, this is perfect. You've got your King of Wands and 6 of Wands. Your status is changing into something very, very positive with Pentacle outcome, but it's got to resonate with you. It's got to really make sense. And for some of you, you just need to take a risk. For some of you, you have to try something a little different. Now, that doesn't mean quit your day job and just wing it, but it means put the plans in place to make a change that falls in line more with the messaging here. All right. And sometimes that takes a little time, and that's why you have the 7 of Pentacles here, because that means you're doing the work and taking time. And look what flipped out for you. Managing goals, ideas, and work equals outcome, positivity, abundance, perfection. I have clearly defined what I want to achieve today. I know what to do and how to do it. Look at that. We'll put that right on success. That's amazing. Okay. So that's what I have for you, pile 3. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel just to get into an algorithm where YouTube will just offer up the option for other people. Do they want to watch the video or not? I would greatly appreciate your support on that. For those of you who are interested in the free reading, I give one away every month at the new moon. I just announced this last new moon's winner, so we're starting again. If you would like to enter, it's 45 to 55 minute long reading, and you just need to be a subscriber. And in the comment section, please write I enter. All right? All right, as you go forward, I wish you much joy, many blessings, and lots of peace. Namaste.